7th event of the year for the Danish Open in Denmark's second largest city. Two teams at the top of their game. Mørski's third final of the 2009 tour with one win and one loss, and a dream homecoming for Graham Hansen. Can he take it all the way? As crowds line the shore in every direction, totally enthralled, Graham Hansen wins match 2, and so Mørski must win match 3 to stay alive.
Graham Hansen been sailing extremely well. He is 2-0 up. And he's just pushing Torvar Mørski towards the pin end of the line, and Mørski looks like he's early. There goes the gun. Graham Hansen tacks onto port, and Mørski looks super slow. He didn't hit the mark, but noises off Graham Hansen's boat say much faster. And you can see it there, big gap between the two of them. And when Jess Graham Hansen comes to tack back, you can see it right there, 2 boat length lead. Jess Graham Hansen performing perfect match racing tactics, tacking straight on his opponent, giving him as much dirty wind as possible, keeping between him and the windward mark. As they come round to the top mark, Graham Hansen hoists his spinnaker, 3 boat length lead, very nice indeed. Jess Graham Hansen, now a veteran of the World Tour, but he hasn't sailed in an event for a year, so this really his comeback series, and he has sailed beautifully all the way through this 2009 Danish Open. Great shots, and look at that lead coming down towards the finish. Mørski, all he can do is debrief on the last few races and wonder exactly what went wrong, and it was a Danish whirlwind of Jess Graham Hansen, who has come back and stamped his mark back on the tour. Super sailing. And that is 3-0 in the final. Jess Graham Hansen takes Danish Open 2009.
So it's a fairy tale result for Jess Graham Hansen. Mørski moves into the #1 slot ahead of Monoprio. Richard drops to 3rd, and perhaps ominously, Gilmore advances to 4th now and in closing distance with just 2 events left, and the pressure is mounting. The 2009 World Match Racing Tour moves to the magical island of Bermuda for the Argo Group Gold Cup, a $100,000 prize purse and the chance to win the magnificent King Edward VII Gold Cup. Just a 2-hour flight from New York, Bermuda was first settled 400 years ago and enjoys year-round warm weather, boasting over 100 kilometres of spectacular beaches across the 180 islands that make up this idyllic location. With racing staged in the spectacular Hamilton Harbour, this is the 61st time the Royal Bermudian Yacht Club has staged the regatta in its long and esteemed history. And it's glorious weather again in Bermuda for finals day as the 2 teams leave the club. We join Andy Green. A must-win 4th match for Monoprio then.
Up to the starting line, and Ainsley is at the moment leading Monoprio into the pre-start. Ainsley decides to tack and take the right-hand side. The countdown for 5, 4. There's the gun, and this time it's the committee boat end that's favoured. That's the side Ainsley's at. Tacking onto starboard, so right of way for Ainsley. Monoprio forced to duck underneath and take the right-hand side. So Ian Percy, Ben Ainsley, Bowman there, Matt Cornwall hanging over the front of the boat, trying to keep it as upright as possible, best speed. And it's certainly done a job here. On board with Ainsley as they round the windward mark in the lead. And that's a decent lead as well, 4 boat lengths. Monoprio must win this because Ainsley is at match point. Monoprio doing everything he can, but look at the spectator fleet, they're converging on the finishing line. Across the line, Ben Ainsley, Christian Camp, Matt Cornwall and Ian Percy win the 2009 Argo Group Gold Cup for Team Origin.
Ben Ainsley and Team Origin win the Argo Group Gold Cup and the $50,000 first prize, with Ian Williams winning the Petit Final for the 3rd place. Ralph Richardson, Commodore of the Royal Bermuda Yacht Club, hands the prestigious Argo Group Gold Cup, first given by King Edward VII in 1907 at the Tricentenary Regatta in Jamestown, USA, to Ben Ainslie and Team Origin. Second place here sees Minoprio and his team regain the #1 position on the World Tour leaderboard. 8th place a disaster for Mirsky, allowing their main rivals to take the lead as they head to the Tour finale in Malaysia.
It's the final event on the World Match Racing Tour and offers the biggest total prize money of any other sailing event worldwide, a staggering $454,000 US. Peter Gilmore beat Torvar Mirsky 3-1 to go through to the semi-finals. The last race a dramatic roller coaster, tense and pulsating. Gilmore copping a penalty early on in the race and the outcome going right down to the finish line.
You gotta give us room! You have to give us room! You have to give us room! Make contact!
Mirsky's won it.
Penalty against Mirsky.
Mirsky, there's a blue flag against Mirsky. Does that mean Gilmore's won it?
It was a blow for Mirsky, but the result means that Adam Minoprio is the new world champion for 2009.
It's fantastic. We came right down to the wire. Gilly was Torvar, and Torvar got the finish line flag, but he copped a penalty, and so we were down, but then we were up, and so it's awesome.
And so new world champion Adam Minoprio will need all of his youthful exuberance to beat this week's standout and consistent team of Ben Ainslie's Team Origin. The game plan and tactics for the skippers were simple: win the left, get into the current and sail away with a win. Minoprio's on fire in the pre-start, again leading Ainslie to the left of the line, squeezing over the line with perfect time on distance and forcing Ainslie to tack away to the unfavoured right. Again, Minoprio hooks into the left side elevator, which has been paying huge rewards, and races away to a second emphatic victory over the Brit to take it to match point.
Race 3, the final, Monsoon Cup 2009. It's a split tag start. It's closing down. Ainslie's doing 8.3.
Just try and luff and get around this, guys.
Straight there away. It's 3 left, remember boys, my man.
Just going to have to luff here.
Gets his spinnaker up.
Okay, hi.
Ainslie now behind. It's only a couple of lengths behind.
Come on, let's get going.
Boy, what a cool...
Yeah, I was trying to stay low for this little tide.
He's on the right and Minoprio nailed
Puff
it.
top.
But Ainslie is trailing Minoprio, and remember, Ainslie is 2-0 down. But
Good
now
job.
PJ coming into the finish. Minoprio is 3 boat lengths away.
Adam Minoprio, Black Match Racing, come
Don't worry
to
about
the
it.
finish
Go
to
drop.
win race 3 of the Monsoon Cup 2009.
Yes. Nice work, bro.
And the final of the Monsoon Cup 2009.
Those days, all right.
What a weekend to remember.
I've already known.
Yesterday,
I've already seen it,
and
boys.
now winning the biggest stock on the World Match Racing Tour. The Monsoon Cup 2009.
The champion of the Monsoon Cup of 2009, bringing home a cash prize of 360,000 ringgit Malaysia. It is the ETNZ Black Match Racing team, skippered by Adam Minoprio of New Zealand.
This truly has been the week of New Zealand's Black Match Racing. Not only have they joined the elite list of New Zealand sailors to have won the World Championship, including Russell Coutts, Dean Barker and Chris Dixon, but they have joined the list of top winners of the event, unanimously seen as the benchmark of match racing sailing events in the world, the Monsoon
Trophy
Cup.
is presented to the new World Match Racing champion. It's the ETNZ Black Match Racing team.